So everyone say hi to the one and only Miss Linnea Quigley.
Hello.
She is so awesome and fun.
Hi, Linnea.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Awesome.
I'm doing awesome. How's everybody doing tonight?
All
Very
right.
good.
Good.
Before you start, Greg, I got to ask, because I've gotten information from Greg. So I know the answer, but I know when the last watch along we were all a part of with you, you had a little bit of a scare with the fires. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. The fires were so scary, and there's like a ton of like coyotes and mountain lions and even bear that are like out of home. So they're like down here looking for food.
Okay, that's
So
good
it's
to
a
hear.
little
I
bit
just wanted to
tricky.
check in formally. I know Greg's told me bits and pieces how that whole
Yeah, thank
situation
you.
was. So
Thank you. Luckily, everything's okay.
go ahead, Greg. Sorry.
So hi guys. We are so grateful to have Linnea with us tonight, just volunteering some time. Let me know if you have questions. I'll go ahead and announce it now that on the 30th of January, Linnea and I will be doing a watch along of Night of the Demons, one of my favorites.
Yes.
I posted the link on my Facebook page. I'll send it to Jonathan. That information will get out there and on Linnea's pages as well. So, who has a question for Linnea?
Garrett.
Yeah. Hi, Linnea.
Hi.
Oh, I actually wrote it down somewhere, but now I lost it.
Uh-oh. Try the brain thing.
Yeah,
Go.
let's see.
Like in Living Dead, they had brains. We don't now because of COVID, but you know.
So I think my favorite movie that you're in is Night of the Demons, like ever since I'm a kid.
Wow.
But my favorite performance of yours is Sorority Babes. So I was wondering what your favorite movie is that you're in, and if it's different, what was your favorite role?
Well, I'm kind of with you. Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bolorama was my favorite, and then after that was Trash. So I'm with you. I had a blast doing the spider role in Sorority Babes. I'm so glad you like it because I had some fun doing it. I had a lot of fun. I want to do it again.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That was really nice.
Hey Ray, you're up. What you got?
Hi, Lena. I just wanted to compliment and ask you a question, but the compliment is very good acting skills in Night of the Living Dead. Just heard about that, research on it. And what did you like about your work doing that film?
What do I remember or what do I like about it?
You know, anything, like what did you like playing the character in the film?
Oh, I liked playing the character because she was so, it reminded me of like a lot of punks then that were young and would talk about death and how they wanted, you know, this all dark stuff to happen. But then if it did happen, you know, how would they deal with it? So it's like my character in there was very dark, But then when it came time to something dark happening to her, she kind of freaked out. So it was
Wow.
kind of fun to play that because I'd seen a lot of punk rock people like that, and other people, goth people, that kind of thing. So it was a fun role to
good.
play. I liked it better than like the Tina character, who I'd played Tina type characters before, and you know, Joel Shepard's character. That, to me, that wasn't really dimensional.
Wow, awesome.
Tries to have some depth to her.
Yeah, yeah. Even though she was kind of vacant in a way.
We have a question from Aaron. Aaron wanted to know, what was your most challenging role?
Probably my most challenging role was Savage Streets, because I had to portray a deaf mute and have to express everything without saying anything or screaming or doing anything like that. I think that, to me, was probably the most challenging, and it was early on in my career, so it was a little bit scary. I mean, maybe it was more challenging because it was so early on. I'm not sure.
Plus, there's a very uncomfortable scene in that, but that reminds
Oh.
me, Savage Streets just had a Blu-ray re-release. If you haven't seen it, it is, despite the early on scene that I was referring to, it is a piece of ultimate 80s awesome sauce. Who's your co-star in that one, dear?
That, oh, my co-star was Linda Blair, which I was
Blair.
like, you know, so afraid. That was another thing. It was very hard to do that role because I was playing with, you know, with Linda Blair as my sister. And I looked up to her so much from The Exorcist and all the different TV movies she'd done. And I was just like, that was hard too, because I was a little intimidated.
What would you say is your most physically challenging role?
I think probably anything that dealt with prosthetics. I know that's really weird, but you would have to be in all these positions or not positions, and it was, to me, that was difficult. It was easier to run or do something than to just stand there or sit there and have stuff applied to you. And physically, it was just very uncomfortable and cold. It was always cold when I had to do like a nude scene or a rain scene. It was always really cold. So physically, Return of the Living Dead first, and then Night of the Demons second, I would say.
I thought maybe Hollywood Chainsaw was up there.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That was up there, but at least I got to move. But yeah, Dancing with Chainsaws was a little bit hard. And Fred already saying, "Dad's sexy with them." I was just like, well, how do I do that? You know, how do I dance sexy with 2 chainsaws in my hands?
Next question, I think David had a question.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, David?
How you doing? Pretty good. My favorite movie was Night of the Living Dead.
Oh,
Yeah, and when you were laying on that cold table, and you were saying brains, brains. I was wondering why were y'all saying brains every time in the movie?
because that's what the half corpse said would make the pain go away if they ate brains. If they ate a brain, they wouldn't be in pain anymore. It was like drugs to them. It would be like somebody doing heroin or something. It made them feel better temporarily.
Okay, and so, you know, yeah, and I think you was good in the movie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And And every time when Halloween comes around, I watch Night of the Living Dead or the other movie. So
Oh, that's great. That's good. Do you like Halloween?
yes, I do.
Yeah, it's a great holiday. Let's hope this year we can really celebrate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
Hey,
Thanks,
You're welcome.
David.
Hey, Linnea, what's your favorite holiday? I don't even know this one.
Okay, two of them. Halloween, of course, and 4th of July. I don't know. The 4th of July just amplifies everything that is summer and fun, and I don't know. It's just like I like that holiday. I don't know why. It reminds me of picnics and barbecues, even though it would be a vegan barbecue for me. But it just, I don't know. It just gives me a good feeling.
I love it.
hey, Greg.
Yes.
I stepped away for a second there to dispose of my dishes from dinner here, but
Mhm.
I'm curious to know, because I think it's important to bring up if we can, Linnea's animal charity, if we could bring that up as well.
Oh,
Of course.
But Aaron, while she's talking about that, can you queue yourself up and be ready to roll? I saw you had a question.
I think we already got that one. I might have asked it for him, but if anyone
We
else
did,
has
yes.
another,
We did,
if
yes.
anyone has any questions, please. So when Linnea and I started talking, the first watch along we did, and another one we've done is to raise funds for Moulin Rouge, which is Linnea's animal sanctuary. And actually, she has a new exciting thing running around her house, making things a little more interesting and crazy. You going to show us her little nugget?
Did we lose Linnea?
no, I'm right here. I'm just
Oh,
holding
okay.
a puppy.
Okay. And what's this new nugget's name?
Rips. R-I-P-Z. Okay, quiet, guys. Oh my God, there they go.
So what's going on with Moulin Rouge?
Right now, just looking for donations for food, vet bills, a couple more spangs and neuterings. Another cat was added, I think, since I was last on the watch party. And I think a couple dogs, actually. And
You've had your
looking
hands
for
full.
muzzles, some muzzles. So things are going really well. There were some kennels that were just put in, a couple, like three more kennels. And there's been a couple of rescues, one dog that was dumped on the highway that came here. And luckily, I mean, the dog was great and it found a home right away.
That's awesome.
I don't know.
Work-wise, what was Scarefest? You were doing something for Scarefest yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Scarefest is going to be in Kentucky in October. And I just did a thing for them yesterday for it's a TV show they have, TV and radio show. And I think we're going to have a bowling party there.
Oh, nice. That'll
Yes.
be fun.
Yes.
Well, speaking of the appearances, though, I know, Greg, you went to that one she was at in Pennsylvania, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
But I was going to ask, because I know Greg mentioned you've done a few of those besides that one.
My gosh, yes. I was in Dallas, which was really great, for Lloyd, who does Texas Frightmare, which I'm doing Texas Frightmare again this year in May. Well, I haven't done it in a few years, actually. And I have one Mad Monster Party in February 19th, I believe it is, in South Carolina, Charlotte, or North Carolina.
Yeah. I was asking.
And if you want, I have to go call these dogs in, but you'll get to see a little bit of Moulin Rouge of what I have to deal with. Okay, you got, oh no. No, stay. No,
Road trip, everybody.
Stay. Everybody can come and see what the dogs are. I just have to go because if it's coyotes, there's problems.
Can we get Linnea a gun for the
And this
coyotes?
one dog.
She would use a trank dart.
Stay, everybody, stay. No voodoo. Oh, no, 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 voodoo. No. Come here, Zealand. Come
This
on,
woman is
Zealand.
amazing. Her energy is nonstop, and how much she manages and handles on a daily basis, it's kind of inspiring.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Come here, Spooky. Come on, Spooky. Spooky, get in here. I'm on the TV now. Come on.
So if anyone has a question while
Okay,
Linnea's doing some
they'll have to show
wrangling, let me know.
themselves. Come on, Spooky. I'm almost done wrangling. I just want to get them in. So Spooky's going to stay out there and be spooky.
It's funny.
Let's go stop it. Go. Yeah, it gets loud in here. Shh. 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 I wasn't kidding about the mobiles. Okay, everybody
So-
get down. Okay. Woo!
So the question would be, how the hell do you sleep even when it's calm? With all that.
It's hard. I just try to sleep when I can. Like the other night with the new one, there wasn't a lot of sleep because, puppies, they're cute, but they whine.
And speaking of which, here we are again.
I'm back.
Yeah.
This
Give me
one
one
here
second. We had
is,
one person trying to get logged in.
Yeah, I got him.
Sorry about that, guys.
I think. All good. No, he's talking about somebody else. Rob,
Well-
go ahead. Rob G.
Hi, Linnea. Okay, so I'm glad somebody else brought up Sorority Babes because I watched that for the first time in October and I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it so much. I need to buy it. But but I have to admit, aside from that and like your most popular movies, like Silent Night and Return of the Living Dead and Night of the Demons, I'm a bit of a noob. I haven't dove into your filmography as much as I would have liked to. Is there a movie that you'd recommend I go to next, or a project of yours that you love that people don't really talk about as much, that you're proud of, that you wish more people would see? Yeah, that's my question.
Yeah, there's always movies that you wish somebody would see, but you only like it because of, I don't know, whatever reason it is you like it. I would say, and a lot of them are hard to find too. If I were you, I would, if you like campy stuff,
Yes.
try to get the Linnea Quigley horror workout, or what Greg was talking about. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers is a fun one.
All right,
It's
I'm
about
writing them down.
chainsaw
Thank you.
cult. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers is fun. It's a
Thank
fun
you.
one.
With Gunnar Hansen.
Yes, Leatherface himself.
Is into
That's
tonight
right.
also. One I wanted to bring up that a lot of people haven't, I hope they catch it soon. The Good Things That Devils Do. I fell in love with that film. It's one of her most recent projects.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I have a hard time. I watched it because the director bought it for me on Amazon or whatever it was. And so I was like put in a corner where I had to watch it because I don't like to watch myself. And I was really impressed. It's very dark and disturbing, I thought. And
Kane
it's
is
hard
very
for me
messed
to
up in
watch.
that.
Yeah, it was like Kane Hodder is really disturbing in that. You really hate him.
And that's just him in real life.
Yeah, right.
I
That's
know
right.
I'll be getting a text about that if he hears that. So
Oh my gosh, he will text you right away and goes, "Hey, what are
Yeah,
you talking about?"
yeah, Kane's a great guy. Yeah, of course I gotta get a joke in, but I know I'll get a text about it.
I love it.
Garrett,
I love it.
Garrett, it is called The Good Things That Devils Do. You can buy it on Amazon streaming. It's a great Halloween flick. There's a lot of different things going on it. There's several different stories running through it. Linnea is, she's fun. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Hey, Greg, I got your lighting, kind of.
Yes. Yay.
Yeah. I have to copy everything Greg does ever since we started dating, you know?
So if
Linnea,
that's
my
the
platonic
case,
lifetime partner.
okay, I was going to say, how is he as a significant other?
Oh, he's marvelous. He's marvelous. Him and Patrick are like just great.
Who else has questions? Or Linnea, what's next up on your roster outside of the con circuit and working on Moulin Rouge?
The very next thing I'm going to do is a music video. It's going to be interesting. We get to play witches, this musician and I, and the 29th. Now, I don't know, maybe you know, Greg, because you're in the loop. This movie I did last year called Triassic Hunt drops on the 29th. What does that mean, drops?
It means it will hit your streaming. I need to check it to see if it's a like art house release or theatrical release, or if it's going to be a streaming release. But Friday the 29th would be when you would be able to rent or stream, most likely. Given COVID,
okay. I knew you'd know. I was like, what does drop mean? Is it just going to come down from the sky? What does that mean? You know?
It's coming down from the cloud to bring us its joy.
Yes. But from the trailer, it looks pretty interesting and fun. So it's the same people that did Sharknado. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite little surprise highlights was Death Drop Gorgeous. You had a cameo in that.
Oh my God, that's a great film. That's a great film. Where can we see Death Drop Gorgeous now?
I need to talk to Roman because the way Death Drop Gorgeous was dropped, they did it through a virtual convention or a virtual film festival.
Oh,
so
right.
you got a ticket and you got to watch your movie over 24 hours during that ticket. It has not, to my knowledge, it has not released for full streaming platforms. But keep an eye on that one if you want something truly campy, over the top, a little gay humor, and some gore and mayhem, and an awesome surprise cameo from Miss Linnea.
And it's shot so well. I was like, wow, this looks really good. You know, it was. I was like really shocked. Because, you know, you see a lot of independent films and you go, oh my God, that's not very good. And you just, you know, this is really good. But I think people are really, like, there was an era where too many people were trying to do independent films and a lot of them fell short. Now it's like there's more of a select few doing them, and they're really putting a lot of attention into things.
Yeah, I know the Death Drop crew already had their next one up and running, or they are already working on it.
Wow, that's so cool. I didn't even know that.
Any other questions?
Bueller. Oh, wrong genre. Sorry.
Linnea, who was the music video?
So when are we going to watch Billy Jack? When are we going to have a watch party to watch Billy Jack?
We'll make it happen.
Yeah,
you let me know. We'll make it happen.
There you go. You were asking about music there, Greg?
Who was the music video for? What's the band?
It's not a band. It's this woman performer called Jacqueline. And I can't say her last name. It's French. It's really hard to say. But she's a musician, and she wanted me to be in this music video. So she hired a director and me, and we're actually going to, because my property is very witchy looking, we're going to film here.
So that makes an easy, convenient shoot for you.
Oh, it makes it great. Yes.
So here's one for you. You and I have not talked about this yet. Who is your favorite actress?
Oh my God. My favorite actress in the world is Nicole Kidman.
And what's the latest news with Nicole? Have you heard anything?
I just watched a video of her. She's doing a lot of films. She just did something called, I think it's called, I don't know, she was saying pizzazz in it a lot, but it's something else. Prom, I think it's called Prom.
She had Prom drop on Netflix, but right now it's looking like she's being cast to be Lucille Ball for a biopic.
Yes, and Deborah Messing is so mad. But I don't really like Deborah Messing, so, you know, I am glad Nicole's doing it. She looks like a great person.
Hey, Ricky.
You should watch The Undoing, and we'll talk about that after. The Undoing is an interesting drama if you like Nicole Kidman or Hugh Grant.
Yes,
Jonathan.
I love Nicole Kidman.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I know. You wanted to bring up how we are doing on PayPal and that sort of thing?
I guess we could say it here. I was going to wait till we get ready to start Texas, but what the hell, we'll do it now. I was just checking. I know people have sent in over the past week or so, and even during the event. So, and I'll make it again for some folks to hear. As we stand right now, to be split up amongst the food banks, $608.30. So thank you, everybody.
People can eat. Yes.
Yes.
Love it. I love it.
And it
I know.
looks, as I said that, that's why I stammered a little bit. There was some messages for some more coming in. So as we stand right now, it's 608.
Well, I have not donated yet, and of course, you know I will be adding to the kitty by the end of the event. So
Yes, but I just wanted to address it publicly. So everybody who has contributed, thank you. And I just saw the total. It's amazing. Thank you, everybody.
I know.
Thank
It's
you.
so scary because I just learned a person that I know, I won't mention names, but they have stopped the thing of where you don't have to pay rent, and people are getting kicked out of their places, and it's really bad.
Well,
You know?
let's hope for better days soon. And I won't
Yeah.
go into politics or anything else tonight.
Yes.
I'll behave.
Yeah, we would be banging our heads off the wall there.
Especially where you live, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in DC. If anybody, yeah, it's interesting.
I wasn't going to give it away, but
Yeah.
I think Greg should probably run for president next, in the next
Greg,
year.
yeah, we're starting. There you go. We're starting it now. Greg Leo 2024.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
no.
president, why not?
What'd you say?
Patrick could be vice president, or you could, one of the two.
Well, I don't know Patrick, so.
Oh, well, he's very level-headed, moody at times, but
He would be a very good ambassador to the UN.
yeah, ambassador to the UN. That's a better one. Yeah.
Okay. So if he's level-headed, bring him on board. We can use a little of that right now. Bring him on board.
Really?
Last call for questions for Linnea. I know she's got her hands full and still has to unwind for the evening. No one?
So
No one?
I'll put it here as you do the Bueller call there, Greg. If folks want to donate to Moulin Rouge and see what else is going on, where can they find that info?
I can post it, or I don't have my browser up, but there is, if you Google Linnea Quigley Animal Rescue, it'll be the first link. It is her GoFundMe page for Moulin Rouge. Over the last few events, we've raised several $100s and hoping for more donations as we do our next watch along.
You know what, Greg, we do have a question from Miss Zoe. Come on in. Another troublemaker of ours that's a regular.
Oh, no, not another.
Yeah, no, this is a good troublemaker, though. She's a regular. Zoe?
Oh, you scared her.
Nah, yeah. Zoe, where you at?
She's
there
in
she
the
is.
zone.
There she is. Yeah, there she is.
Maybe she butt dialed us.
No, she didn't. We're good. There she is.
Hey, Zoe, what you got for us?
You're unmuted. Can you hear us? No, we can't hear you.
Do you want to just type your question?
Yeah. It's that whole moving. I'll put it that way. I won't say where. It's that whole moving, that technology since you moved. And again, I know
what are you doing down there?
And I know I'll get grief for saying that too.
Oh, I think it's there.
Zoe's going to type it, or Zoe's going to type it.
Yeah. I think okay, there you go.
So Linnea,
Yes.
how many hours were you in the freezing cold on Return of the Living Dead? And she wants to know if that was a naked suit or paint, and was it warm?
Oh, it was like probably at least 9 hours a night that I was in the rain and the cold. Thank you for noticing. And that was paint. It was waterproof paint that I was wearing. Sorry, the dogs are eating my stair, the wood on it. Okay, get upstairs, get upstairs, get upstairs, get upstairs. No, get upstairs. And it was, they made it waterproof so that the rain wouldn't get it off. But what they didn't count on was when I would get home in the morning at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., I couldn't get it off either in the shower. You know, it just wouldn't come off.
What did the first makeup director give you to take off, or the makeup artist to give it off?
Oh, the first guy gave me gasoline to take off the paint. And, you know, I was young. I didn't know better. I tried it, but then everybody's like, you better not do that because it's a carcinogenic. Go into the bed, Luna. Go into the bed. And so, yeah, gasoline was the thing they were going to use to take it off of me with.
Yeah, he didn't last much longer on that job, I don't think.
No, he didn't. He was fired. He was like a lumbering bear. He would, you know, when you work on a set, you have to be fast, but he was like very slow and you know, getting to places. So it took forever for them to paint me. Oops.
Well,
So hopefully that
sorry
answers
about that.
Zoe's question.
But yeah, that's amazing to notice that it was cold because most people, when they watch a scene like that, they don't think about that.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know, and I think we may have talked about this in our interview, but also that watch along in particular. And obviously, I mean this with all respect. That's great, Zoe. I just saw the second part of that question. Did you catch a cold?
I got not bronchitis. I got strep throat. Yes, I did. I did get strep throat because, you know, between them burying me in mud and, you know, just being freezing all the time. Yeah, I got sick.
Oy. So there should be like a extra bonus for getting people sick on the job. But
you know what? It should be hazard pay.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
They actually have that, but I don't think it was in existence when I was doing it.
But I was going to ask, because on that particular topic with the paint and everything they did to get you all made up, was there a certain, did they change that idea because they had you do certain things, then they weren't thrilled with how that turned out to make the zombie look?
Yes. The first batch of paint that they tried on me, which was right on set, was it cracked. It was cracking, and you know, you had to have something smooth looking like it was my white skin. And then another one they had washed off in the rain. So they got something that they used on a Disney movie on a seal, you know, a sea lion. And that was what they used on me. So I guess I resemble a sea lion.
Greg.
Well, if you guys ever get a chance and you can get to a con that Linnea's at, you've got to meet her. She is an amazing woman. She is super sweet. She is a little bubble of rainbows and sunshine, despite her horror movie fanaticism. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we'll see everybody on January the 30th. I will get the information sent over to Jonathan, and it will be on Linnea's pages as well. So hopefully we will see everybody in a couple of weeks.
Yes, come to Night of the Demons and watch with me and Greg.
It's going to be fun.
Thank you, Linnea.
Okay, thank you, and I'll see you guys. I'll let you get to your next victim here.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
dear.